What is up, guys? This is your voice of Pure Sam. Today I have some more information regarding The Sims 4. If you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instant Gaming to bring you guys cheaper Sims packs. If you guys click the link in the description and type in Sims, you'll see a bunch of deals for The Sims 3. It's currently $1 and all the DLCs on a discounted price. Without further ado, let's get into the content. Okay, so heading on over to Twitter, the official Sims posted saying, "We've partnered with Dark and Lovely and Ebonics for Play in Color, a docuseries that shines a spotlight on the importance of self-expression and representation in gaming." Lastly, it says, "Watch Play in Color and stay tuned for free releases coming in April and July." So they did leave a link to a blog post. I did read the blog post and also watch the video. I'm not going to read everything, but I will leave the blog post and the link in the description. It basically talks about a collaboration with Ebonics and Dark and Lovely to create new hairstyles and colors for our Sims in game. It also did talk about the struggles of African Americans playing video games and trying to see themselves when they play. I know growing up personally, when I played a lot of different games, it's very hard to kind of make yourself in these games. And it's not just The Sims, there's been a bunch of games I've played. So I do feel like this collaboration is definitely needed, especially for people who play The Sims. I know a lot of people aren't too happy about this as of right now. There's been a lot of comments of people, more worried about when they're going to fix the bugs and glitches with The Sims 4. As we all know, The Sims 4 is in a really shitty state, and a lot of people are definitely fed up with this whole situation. So I can understand why people are kind of frustrated, but at the same time, I have to say this, to disregard stuff like this, especially representation in this game, is a big deal for a lot of people of color. And this is something that should be celebrated. It shouldn't just be like, oh, like this is not important, fix the game. Now, there was a lot of Simmers that were very, very upset and confused on why The Sims never did anything for Black History Month. They didn't really do anything to celebrate it or shout it out or give us some type of like SDX drop or anything. It was crickets. So like I don't know, like this whole thing to me is just weird. I don't know, I feel very off with this. Is it just me? Like, comment down below for like you guys, like let me know, like how do you guys feel about like this whole thing? Not the Ebonics stuff and like whatever, like she deserves her flowers, and it's not just Ebonics too. There's so many other content creators in the Sim space that have helped push diversity in this game. I know a lot of people aren't happy with the skin tones that we have right now, and that's another big thing. And guys, educate me in the comments down below, what other content creators have done this. I'm not like too knowledgeable about all this stuff, but I know there's been a lot more people that have paved the way for us Black Simmers to play this game. But again, I'm not trying to take this away from Ebonics. Like, shout out to her, she deserves her flowers, and we love this. But yeah, it's giving Black excellence. Okay, so we're here for it. And from what I'm reading from the blog post, we're only getting one new hairstyle and then 24 color combinations across existing hairs that are already in the game. I don't know if I'm reading this wrong, but are they adding new skin tones and nails? I don't know if they're talking about the collaboration from before, or they're saying they're going to update the skin tones and nails. I don't want to like spread misinformation. I could be reading that wrong. But yeah, they are going to be giving us a new hairstyle and 24 different combinations of color on pre-existing hairstyles. Again, looking at some of these comments here, a lot of people are very excited for this. They are very happy that we are getting this more representation in the game. But again, there are those people who are like, oh my god, this is amazing, but when are you gonna fix the game? It's kind of like that type of response that I'm seeing. Also, I know a lot of Simmers also been wanting like a Caribbean pack or whatever. I think that would be really cool to see in the game. But again, Straight White Girls made this game, so maybe that's asking too much, because we didn't make this game. The game has evolved. It's changed in so many different ways. Back in 2014, you couldn't even make trans Sims. It wasn't even built into the game. They had to update it later. Okay, back then we didn't have these crusty skin tones that we had less than that. The game is evolving, it's changing, and I feel like a lot of people can't swallow that pill. And I'm not saying we should sit here and just be quiet. When it comes to stuff like diversity or people just being able to create themselves in game and having stuff like pronouns is a big deal for a lot of people. We all play these games to get lost in the moment and forget about real life. I feel like a lot of people are just stuck in their ways and they're very ignorant, and that's why people are upset. And again, I'm not saying, oh, we should disregard like the bugs and people who say, oh, this is disrespectful, I don't want vitiligo, I want cars. Like, bro, I want cars too. But to like disregard stuff like the vitiligo update, or like having surgical scars on your Sims to represent like your life and stuff like that, isn't something to be like frowned upon. We should be able to welcome that stuff with open arms and celebrate it. But yeah, I don't know, I do kind of feel like this is, I don't know, it feels weird at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, just because again they didn't really say anything during Black History Month. So like It kind of feels like they're saving face now. I'm happy for it. Again, I'm not trying to take away from it. It's just, I don't know. I feel weird. I feel weird about it. Even like where the radio stations, like I think it was like a bunch of like white artists, and I think it was like one black R&B artist. And again, I think it's cool that white people do R&B. I didn't even know that was a thing. I heard some tracks on there. I was like, okay, I'll rock with this for like 2 seconds because it's Simlish, right? Like, that's cool. I'm not saying there can't be like any white artists in the R&B station, but R&B is made up of black artists, so we should have that represented in the game. It doesn't make any sense, like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It feels weird. I want to be grateful for this, and I am, but I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, once again, guys, I want to say thank you for the support on the channel. Again, streams are coming soon. I think I have my schedule already. I think I'm going to be streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays. It'll be like 4 to 6. I'm only going to be streaming for like 2 hours just so like, you know, I can still be able to make content. I love talking to you guys in the comments, but like to be able to talk to you guys live would be like 10 times better. And we could just like, you know, talk and drink tea. I don't even drink tea, but yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. But anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. This has been your voice of Future Simmer. Stay cool, stay awesome, stay simming, and have a good day.